Hello, Meoni here and welcome back to another video. This time we're looking at the patch 4.4 Prelude in Violet official lodestone page. This is a special site that was launched and is launched for every major patch, 4.4 being no different. This usually comes with a lot of information. This time we don't have a trailer, but we do have a few sections unlocked already, including main scenario information, the new dungeons and additional updates. The first section is to do with the main scenario and obviously will contain some spoilers. So if you're not interested in listening to this or reading it yourself in the description, then I would advise you close the video now. So, Prelude in Violet. There's two images here, the first one of what seems to be Y'shtola, Yagiri and Hien hanging out in what appears to be the burn with that beautiful sand that almost looks like snow behind them, and the second image there is Xenos Galvus looking mysterious and devilish as usual, or is it him? And it says, the shadow of mystery deepens as the man who wears Xenos' face continues to move unchecked, sowing the seeds of strife from the heart of the Empire. All indications point to an Ascian machination, and the arrival of a messenger at the Rising Stones sets the scions of the Seventh Dawn upon a path rife with peril towards an unknowable destination. The second section is about the dungeons, and they're featuring 3 images for The Burn and 2 for Saint Mosiani's Arboretum hard mode. The first image of The Burn is this beautiful landscape image. It really does look like snow, but that's just desert basically, horrible ashy sand I guess. And we have in the second image one of the bosses inside this dungeon, this sort of like crystal scorpion thing that looks amazing. And the third image there is of the new dungeon set, which is essentially very much the same as the Alamegan set, just with a few extra sort of bits, pockets and things. A lot of people are a bit disappointed about this gear set, but again, it is just a dungeon set. We can't always have dungeon sets look as good as the ones from Swallow's Compass, for example. Saint Marciani's Arboretum hard, we have the 2 images, the first there of this horrible creepy indoors overgrown area, and the second image of one of the bosses, this sort of maiden with a massive cape that looks awesome. So there's some text for The Burn. Once a verdant region teeming with flora and fauna, repeated summoning saw it bled of ether and reduced to a barren desert. But even in an unforgiving environment such as this, life has endured. In a fierce struggle for what little ether yet remains, the Burn's beastly denizens have grown uncommonly savage, and you and your comrades must contend with their dangerous ilk as you scour its white sands. The second text, the write-up for Saint Mosiano's here, the sudden emergence of a mud-covered and excessively energetic corporicore from inside the Arboretum sparks interest among a trio of Idleshire citizens. They believe the layer of grime covering the seedkin has invigorating properties that could be used to revitalize the soil of green grub mudplots. Unfortunately, hordes of aggressive plant life exposed to the substance stand between them and the information they seek. You agree to lead an expedition into the Arboretum to clear a path and thereby allow safe passage to its inner reaches. And the final section on this is to do with the Doman reconstruction efforts. This is the next part of it. The first image of the 2 that are present show a school where people are learning, all those children, and the second image shows that famous NPC looking into a lantern, which is no doubt part of a cutscene to do with the celebration of the Doman reconstruction's completion. The text write-up for this reads, efforts to rebuild Doma are proceeding apace, with the Shantenkai leading various projects around the Enclave. Although the settlement has already been significantly improved, there is still much to be done before the scars left by years of imperial occupation can begin to heal. Luckily, Kozakura is on hand to direct the reconstruction and distribute funds where they are most needed, although she and her comrades must rely on contributions from others if their plans are to come to fruition. And that's all we have so far on the 4.4 Lodestone Special site. There'll be more updated, including the trailer as of next week. Either way, thank you for watching this video, and I'll speak to you all next time.